Officer Dave, would you open the courtroom for us, please?
The state of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge David S. Robinson Jr. presiding. Court is now in session. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are on the record calling case number 22178-360 Briggs Realty P LLC versus Christopher Kelly. Could I have your appearances, please?
Dr. Chair appearing on behalf of plaintiff P83966.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kyle Dupuy for Christopher Kelly, P72892.
Gentlemen, did you resolve your case?
At the moment, no. I know that Mr. Dupuy sent out a settlement offer that my client is still mulling over, but no resolution as of yet.
What happened in regard to case evaluation? I don't want to know a number. I want to know, did everybody accept, everybody reject? What happened?
My client accepted. I'm not entirely sure about Mr. Dupuy's client.
Mr. Dupuy?
Yeah, my client rejected.
All right. Is this a bench or a jury trial?
It'd be a bench trial.
All right. I'm going to give you guys another pretrial date. And if you're not going to resolve the file, we're going to move on.
Understood.
And of course, as you know, was the case evaluation award, was it unanimous?
I
I
believe so.
recall.
I believe it was unanimous, Judge, but
Okay.
I would have to check.
I'm sorry if it was unanimous. What I'm reminding you both is the sanctions involved by rejecting and not doing better at trial. You might want to discuss those with your clients as part of your settlement discussions. Let's see you guys next, June 23rd, at 10 o'clock. Does that work for everybody?
That's not going to be good for me, Judge. I could do the weekend after or before.
All right, June 17th. Does that work for everybody?
The 16th.
My math is bad. Should be the 16th.
Okay.
16th works fine.
June 16th at 10 o'clock. Gentlemen,
you.
this case settled.
Thank you, Judge. You have a good weekend.
I'll be safe and have a good holiday. June
All right.
16th at 10 o'clock. We'll try it again.
All right. Bye.
Thanks for coming in. Oh, it's no good. Yeah, I know. I'll fix it. Thanks. Bye-bye. Good morning.
Good
Morning, Your
morning.
Honor.
We are on the record. This is 22-192-518. DNF Associates versus Sonia Schurman. Could I have your appearances, please?
Yes. Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Kuipers on behalf of the plaintiff, P71348.
And your name, ma'am.
Yes, Sonia Sherman.
All right, have you guys resolved this case?
No.
All
No,
right, is
Your-
your written discovery completed? I note I have a motion for summary disposition that has been filed here.
Your Honor, the discovery was returned, however, unsigned. I'll leave that for another day, but we did get responses from the defendant.
Ma'am, are you intending to do any additional written discovery?
No, sir.
Okay, then I'm gonna close your written discovery.
Thank you.
What pleadings did you serve that you got back unsigned, Mr. Kerfman?
Looks like all of them, none of them were signed, and the interrogatories were not notarized.
All right, are you intending to file any motions in that regard?
Yes, Your Honor, most likely.
I didn't know that.
Your written discovery is closed. No plaintiff to file discovery motions. And how June 23rd at 10 o'clock will be our next pretrial. Does that work for everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. Will there be a date set for the motion for summary hearing?
No, you said you're gonna file a motion concerning discovery. So I need to have all the motions set before we move forward in that regard. Let's get
Your
started.
Honor, I believe the intention was to roll those into the motion to summary, but
Well, the problem with that is you're probably not gonna be able to get out. How long will it take you to get your motion out?
yeah, it won't get out and be heard by the 23rd, so.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you June 23rd, 10 o'clock.
Understood. Thank you, Judge.
Thanks. Let's have a good holiday. Let's be safe. Thank you both for coming in.
You
Thank
as
you.
well.
We're off the record.
Thank you.
All right. We're gonna have to- Hello?
Hello, Your Honor.
Yes, what is your name
Melody Owens.
and why are you here, ma'am?
Oh, I thought I had a court date this morning.
What's your case number?
It is 231444019.
And the name of the case?
It's LVNU Funding LLC versus Melody Owens.
You guys entered a consent judgment, right?
Yes, sir.
Then you're all set. You don't have to come in.
Okay, Your Honor, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. Be safe. Have a good holiday.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ms. Clark, good morning.
Morning, Your Honor.
What brings you here today?
I am here on a matter. It is a Ferndale Family Pharmacy matter, and I can give the case number.
You're here on that one. I have Mr. Patterson. We can get started.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Patterson, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
This is 23-143-678 Ferndale Family Pharmacy versus City of Detroit. Date and time for what appears to be our first pretrial on this PIP case. Could I have your appearances?
Good morning, Your Honor. Karen Clark on behalf of the plaintiff, P number 74604.
And Mr. Patterson?
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Patterson on behalf of defendant City of Detroit, P85118.
All right. My first question is, have both sides made the 2.3028 disclosures?
They have, Your Honor.
That's been done by both sides? Ms. Clark, what are we arguing about here?
We have a pharmacy bill, including some topical gels and patches and certain things that don't fall within the parameters of the fee schedule. So our total outstanding amount right now is $8,662.65.
Is there any chance this is going to exceed my subject matter jurisdiction? Is there any ongoing treatment?
There is not, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys have done the disclosures. Let's get started on the file. We'll see you guys again, June 23rd at 10 o'clock. This is a case that ought to be settled the next time I see you. Shouldn't take a whole lot of time to kill this one. Is there anything else we can accomplish today?
I don't believe so.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Let's have a good holiday and let's be safe. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Off the record.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Best, good morning. Hello?
Hello, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. What brings you here today, sir?
I just wanted to double check. We are on the matter of case number for you.
Ending in 419?
Let me make sure that's correct. 916, actually. It's the Devin Dupree matter is the defendant. Plaintiff on this one is, I got two notices appearing up, but I can't seem to pull it. Hold on. It's yeah, Devin Dupree. Last four on this one are 916, I believe.
916, you're on the wrong day.
Well, we actually had it set for today, but we have a consent judgment that.
Yeah, that was already sent in.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure the court received it and that.
Okay,
well,
let me check with my boss.
Okay.
who's going to call me right now since she's listening. But I believe that's the case when we had as I was saying, hello. That's the one we settled. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, we're all set. We got the consent judgment and it was
All
sent
right.
out to you.
Great. Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Have a good holiday, sir. Be safe.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Newhouse?
Hello?
Good morning.
Good
Okay.
morning.
We have both sides. This is file 22196-000 Nationwide Mutual Fire versus Sherry Hobby. Durham date for summary disposition. Your appearances.
Abe Newhouse, P85687 here on behalf of the plaintiff.
And your name, ma'am?
Sherry Hobby.
All right, Mr. Newhouse, your motion.
Yes, Your Honor. We filed a motion for summary disposition pursuant to Court Rule 2.116C10. No question of fact. There is no question of fact that the defendant was the owner of an uninsured motor vehicle on March 2020, which was involved in a motor vehicle accident. As you can see from our Exhibit A, she was the title owner of the vehicle on the date of loss, as well as Exhibit B shows that she was a co-buyer of the vehicle, as well as Exhibit C. Both of the applicants to the MAIPF indicated that she was the owner of that vehicle. Both said that she's not insured on the date of loss. And as you can see on Exhibit A, under where it says registration information, the registration status says not a valid plate, fraudulent. Exactly, Your Honor.
I read your stuff. They actually expect me to do that. I was amazed to find that out. Please continue.
Not every court does that, Your Honor. So at this time, we would ask that the court enter the judgment, which is attached as Exhibit G to its motion, Your Honor.
Ms. Hodby, your response, please.
Yes, well, I sent in the deposition or whatever. I sent in paperwork from Lawrence Avery stating that that wasn't my car. I also sent in paperwork from my daughter, who they claimed hired them, stating that that wasn't my car. I have that is not my car. Just because I co-signed for them, you know, a vehicle for them to have for work or whatever, that don't mean it's my car. And I can also bring up for her, if you want to subpoena her checking account, her bank account, showing that she's the owner of that car, and she states it in her paperwork.
Is there anything else you want to tell the court, ma'am?
No, because that proves that I'm not the owner of that car.
Mr. Newhouse, your response.
Your Honor, regarding the subpoena, discovery is closed in this matter, as the court knows. And regarding the two affidavits that were attached, one is Shiantri Habdi, who indicated on her application for benefits that Ms. Habdi was the owner of the vehicle. And now she's saying a different story. You can't do that under Dykes v. William Beaumont. And then as far as Lawrence Avery, he admits in his application that she was the co-signer for the vehicle, but then says she's not an owner. It seems like he's just mistaken, as she's clearly the co-signer of the vehicle.
All right, the court's prepared to rule in this matter. Michigan Court Rule 2.116C10 provides an opportunity for the court to grant summary disposition if there is no genuine issue of material fact. The court is required to be very liberal in finding the issue of a genuine issue of material fact. However, in this case, it indicates we're looking at plaintiff's exhibit number B from his initial motion describes a defendant, co-buyer, that she may very well have not been paying the note. Maybe someone else was using the car, but she bought the vehicle. She's an owner of the vehicle. There is no dispute that the vehicle was involved in a motor vehicle accident and resulted in benefits being paid under the No Fault Act to injured parties. The No Fault Act is quite clear. Where there has been an uninsured motor vehicle involved in a motor vehicle accident, and benefits are paid under the PIP portion of the No Fault Act for persons who were injured in that accident, the obligation to pay for those PIP or repay those PIP benefits lies with the owner of the uninsured vehicle. In addition to that, Michigan No Fault Act provides that there will be adjustment costs added as well as attorney fees. I've looked at the documents presented by Mr. Newhouse in terms of the affidavits concerning the adjustment costs and attorney fees. I'm satisfied that there's no general issue of material fact. And on the date of the loss involved here, the defendant was an owner of the vehicle. The vehicle was involved in a motor vehicle accident, and the vehicle was not insured. Motion for summary disposition filed on behalf of the plaintiff here will be granted. Ms. Hodby, you have an absolute right to appeal my decision. That appeal must be perfected within 21 days of today in the Wayne County Circuit Court. Court will send out to both of you an order granting the motion for summary disposition. Thank you both for coming in. We are off the record.
Thanks, Judge. You have a good weekend.
You too. Have a good holiday, folks.
John and Cyril Kavali Sweets from the Pharaohs. Certainly June of Houston's the birthday boy Bird Bloom from Mr. May 1993, the conductor of the London Symphony Orchestra. Taking you through an Aboriginal dance ceremony to start off the midday music show here on 90.9 WRCJ. I'm your guest host, Cindy Sharp, filling in for here on this TGIF Friday, May 26th. Everyone too, and Memorial Day weekend. This guy's had all this good music to share with you. Warming up chest and arms. Yesterday, it was pretty cool yesterday. And it's just a little bit warmer. Crazy, you know, you're wearing a turtleneck. They're trying to make it look like it's spring. You have on October clothes. Trying to look like spring weather. And then it was a little bit of a struggle, but I got it. Anyway, coming up after this next message, we have the music of Jean-Philippe Rameau and we the water goblin that's coming up. The music show.
Support for WRCJ comes from Bank of Ann Arbor. They can't help you excel at pickleball. They can help you play from retirement. Bank of Ann Arbor helps. Learn more at bankofannarbor.com. FDIC.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can definitely get some birthday cake too. Or usually Houston's birthday. Hey, he's always leaving you birthday cake in the break room. So I guess I'll leave you some too. I won't eat it all. Here we have the music of Jean-Philippe Rameau. His concert suite #1 for support pieces in concert. We have an ensemble developing bow with violinist Anthony Martin. Support is Charles Sherman, flautist Stephen Schultz. I'm gonna deal with Josh Lee, published in 1741. John Philip Romero's concert number one for pieces for harpsichord in concert with an ensemble World Nouveau. Violinist Anthony Martin, harpsichordist Charles Sherman, florist Stephen Schultz, and then the world of Josh Lee. Published in 1741. This is the Midday Music Show here on 90.9 WRCJ. Guest host C Sharp Pudding in the Beer Work on this Friday, 26, 2023. It's just 10:30 in the morning. Just easing into things with music and getting the day started. And this next piece that I have for you, I said, oh, the water goblin. And I will go a little bit further. It's a little bit gruesome. At least what the story is based on. The music is based on a story. It's about a mischievous water goblin who traps drowning souls in an upturned teacup. Yeah, that is what the word that based. This symphonic poem on the water goblin, Opus 107. Proposed in 1896, it premiered in 1896 of November. Here we have the Bavarian Radio Symphony Orchestra under the direction of Raphael Kudel to perform this. Only the treacherous water goblins stay away from the water goblins. Routine composition of the water goblin opus 107, a symphonic poem with a very melodious symphony, read by Raphael. Coming up in the 11 o'clock hour of the midday. Music by the Courage. The very good time and John Alden Parkinson. All of that is coming up. Like, here's a little bit of information about the upcoming film festival in that company. Sunday evening, 6 o'clock here on 90.9 FM WRCJ. Film classics will feature music by another giant. 208. Alfred Newman has scored over 200 movies in his career, won 9 Oscars, and was nominated 45 times. I'm your host, Jack Doggan, inviting you to join us Sunday at 6 p.m. for music by Alfred Newman. Right here on 90.9 FM WRCJ Detroit. This is WRCJ FM and 3081 Detroit, 90.9. Welcome back to the music. I'm 90.9 WRCJ. We're going to turn things over to the music of Simon Coleridge Taylor's The Toot Suite concert over 77 with the Chicago Symphony. Oh, I feel quiet agreement.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning, Your Honor.
This is 22-195-379. Drive Right Transportation versus City of Detroit. This appears to be our second pretrial on this PIP case. Your appearances.
Matthew Bedikian, P75312 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Delbert Bailey, P42409 on behalf of defendant City of Detroit.
Where are we on this file, guys?
Your Honor, as I requested at the last conference, I'm going to need some discovery here based on their initial disclosures. They have some service dates on there that appears that don't correspond with the licensing bureau. It looks like their license had lapsed at that time.
Okay. Well, no point in going further if we need more discovery. I try to avoid having parties spend a bunch of money on small PIP cases, but so be it. This is what the court's going to do. Your next date with me is going to be June 23rd at 11 o'clock, and I will open your written discovery.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. 11 o'clock, you said?
11 o'clock like today, sir. June 23rd, your written discovery is open.
Okay.
Is there anything else we can do, gentlemen?
Nope. Do you want to maybe send us to facilitation or mediation after discovery ends?
Well, let's see how we do when we get our discovery done. That might resolve some of the questions that we have outstanding. You might be able to resolve it among yourself. We'll reach that question when we get our discovery completed. Anything else, gentlemen?
Nothing from defense.
Okay, June 23rd, 11 o'clock. Your written discovery is open. Let's have a great holiday and be safe.
Thank you.
You too, Your Honor. Have a good holiday.
Be safe. That's going to conclude our morning.